Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's that time of the week again. Here we are, Mr. David Bell, Mr. Nick Looby, shouting out about Thursday's Business Breakfast Show on Chatbox Productions. As always, as you've come to expect, jam-packed show coming up, massive amount of value, plenty of business discussions, and also plenty of discussions about life outside of business. You can't just stay focused on business and keep those blinkers on. The world's too big, it's too busy, it's too exciting. Everything kind of spills out into what's going on in your world. But the focus mostly will be about business. Is that about right, David? What do you think? A business conversation, but includes a broader subject area.
Yeah, no, absolutely. It's all about business, but we like to kind of dive off into the depths of the imagination as well. We like to find out a little bit more about our guests that join us on the show. We like to shout out about the people that are watching and joining us as well. Who are you? What do you do? What's exciting in your world this week? And that is, really important to us. So yeah, if you've got something you want to pop out there and for us to share with the world who are watching us live from wherever it may be this week, then pop it in the chat box. Let us know. And you never know, Nick and I might give you a shout out and say hello.
Absolutely, it's a global show. Right, this will be show number 26. It's gaining great momentum. It's across the globe, and what brings me great joy, my friend, is when we get plenty of comments flying into the show, good, bad, and ugly comments about us, about the guests, about the conversation, and it changes direction. Just like business. I've discovered, and I want to talk about this on the show. We are us SMEs, right? Small medium enterprises. We are the speedboats. Okay, we're the speedboats in currently choppy waters. Right, there's a storm, a massive storm, as we all know, and we've kind of hunkered down and seeked kind of protection. But now the storm seems to be easing a little bit. And out go the speedboats, right? We are out there, we are chopping and changing direction because we can. Right? That's the beauty of a speedboat. We can change direction like that, not like these big kind of corporate tankers that will struggle to turn a corner.
And absolutely, it's a perfect storm at the moment, isn't it? If we think about what the challenges have been over the last few years, of course, the big one that everyone's talking about still every day, the word pandemic comes up. COVID comes up, whether it's the pingdemic, whether it's isolation, maybe it's your business is affected, maybe you're booming. If you're booming, your business has gone from zero to hero during pandemic, you started up, then let us know. We'd love to hear your story about what your business does and how it's gone from zero to hero. But likewise, from the flip side, there has been a lot of businesses that have found it tough. So this perfect storm, the pandemic, throw into that mix a bit of Brexit, stir it up with a big wooden spoon, and out comes the other end. It's a bit of a mishmash. And so many businesses are doing so well to stay afloat when we're talking about boats and ships and stuff like that. And I think it's really important that we work together as SMEs, those small to medium-sized enterprises, or those corporates, of course, or those public organizations, because the way we get through a perfect storm is by all hands on deck. And that's it. That's how we will achieve it. So really leads into the great guests that we've got coming this week, Nick. We've got two great guests, and it's all this week. We've themed the show up all around kind of mindfulness, mental strength. That's what the show is really focusing on this week. So it is business related, but of course we're going to dive a little bit deeper past the business world and get into the minds of us as individuals as well. So it's going to be a great show. And of course, Nick, before we talk about our guests that are coming on, you set yourself a challenge, didn't you? You told us last week that you had been training hard for, well, I'm going to call it a run. I think it's more above and beyond a run. It was a challenge of a lifetime. Let's be honest. Nick, tell us a little bit about it. Just set the scene. We're not going to give away everything today. We want you to come and listen to the show on Thursday, and Nick will tell us a lot more. But just set the scene, Nick. What is it you got up to on Saturday?
What a day, man! What a day! So it was the long-awaited SVP Ultra Marathon. That's the Stour Valley Path Ultra Marathon. 2 flavors: 100K Or more realistically for me, 50K and 50K, 31 and a half-ish miles. And anyone who can already remember Saturday, hot day in Essex.
And this was the route. This is the route, wasn't it? You started off in Sudbury, was it?
Absolutely, yes. So the Stour Valley Path, beautiful if you've ever walked it. Probably similarly beautiful if you've run it, but on a hot day, it was pretty tough. Starts in Sudbury, works its way all the way down through Constable Country, lovely. To Manningtree. All right, it looks a long way on the map. I can tell you, it is a long way on foot.
It's only that far. It's only that far, Nick. What are you worried about?
Yeah,
look,
yeah.
You did some video. You did a before and after video. Now we're going to show the before video because we want to kind of set the scene. This is what it was all about. So let's see Nick live in action Saturday morning, looking really, worked up, psyched up, and ready to go. Here he is. Oh, well, that's Nick standing at the line, but let's show the actual video.
I'm looking good, mate. I'm looking good.
You are looking good. Here we go. Here is the video before you set off.
Here we are at the start of the Stour Valley Path 50K run. The sun is shining. It's a bit of breeze. Very excited. Ready for the off. We'll see what it looks like at the end of 50K, 31 and a little bit miles. Bring it on. Bring on the adventures. And I'll be back at the end.
Now, you looked in excellent spirits there, Nick. Excellent spirits. I will say, I'm not going to give anything away because we want people to come in and join on the show Thursday. We'll be talking more about that. But I've seen the after video as well. And I would encourage everybody to come back and watch that after video after 50 Ks of ultra marathon running cross country in the height of, I'm going to say summer, because it was a very hot day that day.
Tough day. And considering we'd be talking about mindset and resilience and grit on the show, related to business, it was a day that required a lot of that, right? There's a lot of, they do say a lot of running is in your head. Okay. And Saturday was definitely a head and legs day. Great combination. Yeah, I look forward to showing the after video.
Me too.
How'd you get on? How did you cope? Did you finish? What did it feel like? Etc. And we can talk about that at length. But we've got great guests. All right. Fortunately, it's not all about that. We've got some lovely guests on the show.
Yeah, we have. So we've got two great ladies joining us in the studio. As we said, it's all about mental strength and mindfulness week. For our first guest that's going to be joining us is Harry Mansfiled. And Harry Mansfiled is from the Awarness team. She's a mental strength consultant. So she's going to be coming into the studio, probably giving you some top tips, Nick, and asking you how you coped on that run. So that's our first guest coming in, and from about 8:10 on this coming Thursday morning. And secondly, joining us in the studio, our second guest is going to be talking a bit more calm, and be talking about mindfulness. And that's Rachel Thomason. And she's going to be coming into the studio and telling us a little bit about how we can prepare through mindfulness, and that's the likes of yoga and preparing your mental strength and stuff like that. So really going to get it from two different angles. And in the middle, we're going to slot you in, Nick, and we're going to see the before and after effects of 50 kilometers. That's what it's all about. So yeah, do make sure you tune in to hear our two great guests and to find out how Nick did. Did he make it? Did he cross the line? Where did he come if he did cross that line? Did he get his trophy and medal? All will be revealed this coming Thursday morning.
Yeah, it's probably the show we should have had the week before, mate. That would have been quite handy. I'd be kind of plodding along and thinking what Harry and Rachel have got for us. Amazing, mate. It's going to be great, right? It's going to be great. If you're a business, get involved, all right? Join us, join the conversation, comment, let us know how you feel, what you think, what's going in your world. We'll give you a shout out, and you run the risk of being invited on the show. That's how exciting it gets. People have commented. Next thing they know, they're on the show, sharing their story with the world. It's an amazing place to have conversations.
Yeah. And then finally, what we'll also be sharing on Thursday is our late night show. It's going to be revealed. The time, the date, and the place. This coming Thursday, we will make that big announcement because we've been promising for a few weeks now that the late night show is coming. And again, we're not going to give too much away, but look out for Looby and Bell, because we'll be coming to a late night screen near you. How exciting. More will be revealed this coming Thursday. And we've got some other big announcements coming. Actually, not just big, huge announcement coming in the coming weeks as well. And we are looking for you all to get involved as well. We want you to support an amazing challenge that we're not only setting ourselves, but we're setting the world. And I know it sounds global and it sounds huge, because it absolutely is. We're just putting the bits of the jigsaw into the right places at the moment, and we'll be announcing that by the end of this month, no later than.
It's what's not to like? Right? How exciting! Every week is more and more exciting. More stuff going on. Join us. Get involved, businesses. Let us know. Let us know how your world looks. And join us in the home of conversation.
So until Thursday morning, tune in 8 o'clock. It's British Standard Time. It will be sunny, hopefully come Thursday morning. Tune in to Nick and Dave, and we will be meeting great guests and hearing the rest of Nick's stories and having some amazing announcements too. Until Thursday, stay safe. Bye-bye.